This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, here we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all my viewers, subscribers, and the followers. Big up on yourself. All right, my viewers. So, in the next couple of hours' time, West Indies and England, they will be doing battle in the second test match over there in Barbados. And I have a couple of things that I want to slide in before the game starts, my viewers. So we see where former West Indies captain Jason Holder, he had a couple of things to say as it relates to what went down on the last day of the first test match in Antigua. So we're going to be sharing that. We also will see where Obed McCoy seems to be making some good progress as it relates to his return from injury. And England, they have confirmed that one express space is out and the next express space will be coming in. So we're going to be taking a look at that. But before we go any further, guys, I'm going to ask you to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and also be sure to drop a comment. All right, so we're going to kick things off with what Jason Holder had to say. Now, yesterday evening, we had a live, and Sachin was on the live. Actually shared a couple of things with us as it relates to what Jason Holder was saying. Now, I have the full article here in front of me. I am actually taking it from the Daily Mail. And the headline says, Jason Holder slams England's reluctance to shake hands on a draw with West Indies, but admits Joe Root was entitled to take the approach and sees it as a positive to their opponents toiling a lot longer. Boy, I read this article before doing the recording and I don't see where Jason Holder actually slammed Joe Root or England. Why these people don't easy now? Anyway, so the article starts and it says, Jason Holder on Tuesday joined his West Indies teammate Carlos Brathwaite in condemning England's approach to the closing stages of the first test match. Now, Brathwaite, as we know, would have caused eyebrows to be raised when he said when he was talking about the first test match and said that England, they were being very disrespectful in refusing to shake hands on a draw until with 5 balls left in Antigua, right? We know that we had about 6 wickets remaining and they went down to 5 balls. And, it was basically causing a lot of, let's just say a lot of people, it didn't go down well with a lot of persons. Now, the article went on and it says, former West Indies captain Holder, who was at the crease while Joe Root took the match to the bitter end, lent his weight on the argument by supporting Brathwaite. Now, Holder is quoted as saying, let me find it. Holder is quoted as saying, and I quote, I thought they went on way too long, right? Holder told the Sports Mail, I know what Carlos said, and it would be wrong to say I disagree. When we went into the last hour, I told Nkrumah Bonner that if we batted for 5 more overs, they would probably call it. So I was really surprised they went on. Right? Holder went on to say, the article went on to say, but Holder, back on his home ground, where he made a double hundred in West Indies' epic victory over England 3 years ago, believes Root's tactics could play into the West Indies' hands in Wednesday's second test match, right, which is today. Now, Holder is quoted as saying, in a sense, I didn't mind it because I gave the English team more over, because it gave the English team more overs in their legs, right? Now, Stokesy was running in and putting in a really big effort. I look at the positives in the situation, and a positive for me is that English lads were on their feet and had to bowl a lot longer. They had to toil a lot longer. And as I said, guys, Jason Holder is very diplomatic. This man always try to basically pave over things and make sure that nothing too much is really going to hurt anybody. He's also quoted as saying it would be good if we could put them back in the field for that length of time again tomorrow. No, he say they fielded for more than 150 overs in the first innings, and then they stretched it longer than I thought they would in the second. Right, the article says, but Holder did admit Joe Root was entitled to do so. Now he's quoted as saying, with what has happened, to English cricket over the last few weeks, it was not a surprise they would give themselves their best chance of winning it. So Joe Root has his right. As I said, former captain Jason Holder being as diplomatic as usual. Now the England captain has been taken aback by the suggestion he disrespected West Indies on Tuesday, and he insisted he would do the same thing again. He's quoted as saying, "I didn't consider shaking hands before we did," said Root. "I have seen the comments and I think it's slightly unfair to say that." He went on and he said, "I have a huge amount of respect for every team we play against, and we want to give ourselves every opportunity to win the game. I think Carlos said we wouldn't have done the same thing against Australia. Well, we did do that against Australia at Lords." Now he went on and he said, "It was also a chance for us to open up wounds for the rest of the series, and in this instance, it was an opportunity for Jack Leach to try to get 4 or 5 wickets. I don't think there was anything wrong with our approach at all." Says, but Holder believes West Indies have been handed added motivation. That is the article. So he's quoted as saying, "We are up for the challenge." And you saw the way Nkrumah batted. His game is built around time spent at the wicket, and if they want to stay in the field for for excessive amounts of time, that's up to them. We have just got to focus on what we need to do. We're a team in transition too, and we just need to execute. So says the former captain Jason Holder. Well, guys, you know my take on this already. For those who actually listened the few times that I would have spoken about this topic, Joe Root, he was entitled to do that. He wasn't breaking the law, and it wasn't unsportsmanlike. Was it a bit disrespectful? You could look at it like that, but at the end of the day, as I said, guys, we would have seen teams battle things like this before, and Joe Root was apparently giving his team every opportunity to win the game. But why it really looked that bad is the fact that he went into the last over, allowed the man to bowl one ball, and then he say, "All right, that it doesn't make any sense. We won't take 6 wickets in 6 balls." Well, so I can understand why persons are feeling that way, but at the end of the day, as Jason Holder said, it's a bit of positive for us. They stayed out there. The fielders stayed out there for a bit longer. Himself and Nkrumah Banner got a chance to bat time. So all we need to do is go out there and maximize on that in the second game. All right, so the next thing coming up now, my viewers and subscribers, England, they have actually confirmed that Asai Mahmoud will make his test debut, and Mark Wood will be out. So that is the only change that will be taking place. Mark Wood out because of the elbow injury, and Asai Mahmoud, who is known to be a very quick pace bowler, swings the ball around and thing, will be in the starting lineup. Right, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on him. When I see young bowlers coming in, they're definitely going to try and prove themselves, because at the end of the day, the weight is on his shoulder now. He would have replaced a Wood in the team, so he will be looking to do his thing. All right, next thing before we close off, Obed McCoy. Seems as if Obed McCoy is up and running once again. Not saying he's back to full fitness. Was actually on a particular social media website, and I saw where a couple of his, one, I don't know if it's his friend, saw where one particular person posted and tagged him and was saying that he's working his way back to establishing himself to become a promising bowler, not only in T20 but ODI and Test cricket, and basically gain his spot back in the team. So Obed McCoy seems as if he's getting himself back into full shape, my viewers and subscribers. So that is a bit of good news. Always good when you see players getting injured and putting the work and are about to get back on the field. So we're wishing Mr. Obed McCoy all the best. I think he will be in the IPL, so it will be an opportunity for us to see what he's made of. So yeah, that is basically it, my viewers and subscribers. Just get yourselves ready to watch the first day of this test. Zine, big up on yourself. I'm out.